We're here at the spot where Eugene Marr was knocked down off his bicycle and killed last year. What was the background to that case?
Well, he was knocked here at the junction. He was cycling across here, and a driver who was uninsured and actually banned from driving flew around the corner and in a hit and run. But it's something that could happen quite regularly. You see the curve on that? Mm-hmm. They can fly around that, and they do fly around it. And even if you're a pedestrian crossing there, it's very difficult to see the cars. You can't see them if you're on that side of the road. You can't tell from here, but you can't see them. And part of that, the plan now is actually they're not going to make that into a sharper turn, which they should do. They should change the radius of all these to make it safer. But they're actually, to add insult to insult, with their family tragically lost this victim, they're going to cut down these trees along here, supposedly in the interest of a cycle route and cycling, but they're not actually producing a route that is safe for cyclists. The stakeholders have not been consulted. The Dublin cycling campaign have not been consulted. Dublin bus have not been consulted, and pedestrians have not been consulted. So they're actually going to put pedestrians and cyclists in conflict with each other through this design. But all of these lovely mature trees, 50 of them all along the road, which anybody that takes the bus here, I know it fills me with joy when I see them when I'm going along, and you see the seasons change when the leaves are bare now in the winter, and then as the leaves come, and the leaves come out in the spring, these will be no more. And the plan for the Sutton-to-Sanndycove Cycleway was a segregated two-way route. Okay. The idea not only would it be for commuters, and this is one of the most popular and the busiest arterial routes and the most popular routes with cyclists, was to facilitate it for tourists and leisure cyclists as well. We do see a lot of tours of people coming out on bicycles here, and obviously it's to make it safe for all cyclists of all abilities, so from children to people that may be more disabled-bodied, that they can cycle safely. So that best design policy has not been followed through this.
Okay, the piece we're looking at here, the stretch we're going to have a look at, is essentially from the bottom of the Howth Road to the Annesley Bridge. Are all the trees on the footpath going to be taken away?
All of the trees, 50 of the trees on the roadside are going to be taken away, and then if you go down all the way to Amiens Street, a lot of the trees there, some other trees will be replanted in some other locations, but basically any of the mature and semi-mature trees along here, they're all being earmarked to be cut. They are planning to put in a rapid bus corridor, and they haven't even followed the minimum safety regulations of having 1.5 meters from that to cyclists and pedestrians. So they're much wider buses. They're longer, they're wider, and they're faster. That's the whole point of them. They're rapid, they go rapidly. So that can be even more frequently than 40 seconds. And they're putting the bus stops outside the cycleway. So the pedestrians are going to have to cross. And next you'll have people saying the cyclists are knocking down the pedestrians. But of course, what are you supposed to do? Stop your bicycle every 40 seconds and somebody comes across to get a bus, I mean, it's just mind-boggling how the engineers can get it so wrong again.
Am I right in thinking that we've essentially got three vested interests here? We've got the buses, we've got the cyclists, and we've also got the pedestrians.
We have, but none of these people have been consulted, unfortunately. Okay. They're named in the plan as stakeholders, and in fact they should have been consulted, but the Dublin Cycling Campaign, who are experts in this area, were not consulted. Dublin Bus were not consulted, and the pedestrians certainly were not consulted. This is a very this is a very, very busy junction. We've already had a death there. We've had a number of injuries, and I think there was an accident there the other day as well. So it's a very dangerous It's also a route that a lot of children use for getting to school. We have a problem now with children being sedate, obesity problems in young people and teenagers. And I don't blame parents for not feeling it's safe for their children to cycle to school with the amount of traffic that you have there.
Donna, this is the cycle lane on the as we say, the west-east axis. Tell us about that one over there, because people are saying that it's very, very dangerous.
It's extremely dangerous, especially at rush hour and peak hour. You can see how busy that road is now, and we're well past the peak hour traffic. But you're coming home from the city 5 o'clock, and that is absolutely, and people are just desperately trying to find whatever space they can on the road. And the cycle lane coming back from the city suddenly moves it out into the middle of the lane here, and some cars are wanting to turn left, so they cross straight over. Others are trying to come out to go into the middle lane, and they come across you. So you have traffic coming from both sides, including buses, and you're trying to manoeuvre yourself to go on the cycle lane. So it's very dangerous, and they really had the original plan here would have been a proper two-way segregated cycle route, similar to what you get in other countries. That's one they have in the UK, and you can see children cycling. You can see children cycling in it, and that's really what you want. You want people starting off from a young age, and being able to get there out on their bicycles, being able to cycle with their parents up to school, with their friends, to go to the beach or go to the sports clubs. And then that's where you'll end up with less traffic on the car, because the parents don't have to be bringing them everywhere.
Okay.
My name is John, and I'm half Dutch, half German, and I cycle every day. I cycle to work, it's my business work. So I take this street over there, and I think that although this cycle path here is very safe for cyclists and sufficient in my opinion, the other side is not safe. And just this very morning there was an accident, so yeah, basically the safety should be improved on that side, but I'm against cutting down the trees here and it's also a money question at the end of the day, right? Safety and money. I think you can make it safer, but don't have to get rid of the trees here and have a big project.
Yeah. And John, how do you feel that the approach to cyclists here compared to continental Europe?
Well, I think there's still a lot of development needed here, because I think that the city should encourage more cycling, or people on other means of transport than their car, electric bikes, something like that, and that could definitely be improved, and maybe get more people on the bikes, and then also solve the traffic problems that are obvious in the city.
Have you heard of any consultation or anything like that? You said you're a regular cyclist.
Yeah, I haven't heard of anything, and also I'm here now for over 6 years. I don't see any real big improvements on that, unfortunately.
And how would you feel about completely segregating it, or at least giving cyclists priority, particularly the way it is in the Netherlands?
No, I would feel very strongly about it, because first of all, it's good for the environment, it's good for the traffic here in the city, and people need a safe space to cycle, because sometimes you feel really endangered, as an endangered species as a cyclist. Of course, we are not perfect as cyclists, but you need a little bit of protection, especially from the passing cars and the buses, because they are all competing for the same space here. And if you have your own space, then I think people would feel safer to go to work or to any journey they want to do, because I can hear from my colleagues at work, it's putting them off to use the bicycle, because many people are simply too afraid to use it. That's basically it.
John, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Drive safely to work. Donna, this is the cycle lane on the as we say, the west-east axis. Tell us about that one over there, because people are saying that it's very, very dangerous.
It's extremely dangerous, especially at rush hour and peak hour. You can see how busy that road is now, and we're well past the peak hour traffic. But you're coming home from the city 5 o'clock, and that is absolutely, and people are just desperately trying to find whatever space they can on the road. And the cycle lane coming back from the city suddenly moves it out into the middle of the lane here, and some cars are wanting to turn left, so so they cross straight over. Others are trying to come out to go into the middle lane, and they come across. You have traffic coming from both sides, including buses, and you're trying to manoeuvre yourself to go on the cycle lane. So it's very dangerous, and they really had the original plan here would have been a proper two-way segregated cycle route, similar to what you get in other countries. That's one they have in the UK, and you can see children cycling. You can see children cycling in it, and that's really what you want. You want people starting off from a young age and being able to get there out on their bicycles, being able to cycle with their parents up to school, with their friends, to go to the beach or go to the sports clubs, and therefore you'll end up with less traffic on the car because the parents don't have to be bringing them everywhere.
Okay. Donna, we've got a cyclist coming along here. Can you talk us just through what the situation is with them?
Now I'm having to move out onto the cycle lane, which is, if you see there, the bus is on the other side here, and then the cycle lane is beyond the bus. Now they're going to actually have that with bus stops in the new route, so they're actually not making an improvement on that.
There's a bus coming up behind them.
But people are going to move the bus stops out to the further out. So and they're going to be putting in a rapid bus corridor as well, which will mean they go faster. They're wider buses, and best practice in that is to actually have 1.5 metre distance. Now, could you see how they could possibly have 1.5 metre distance between that and the cyclists? You see what she's going to have to do now. She's going to have to, in order for her own safety, she has to stop there, wait, and then move into the lane. But suddenly the cycle lane goes back again across. So you're going from the middle and you have to cross over the traffic and get over to the lane, which is again following the path.
Just beside the bridge, which is opposite my old alma mater, St. Joey's. This is one of the more controversial aspects. What's the situation with the bridge and crossing the road in relation to the cycle path?
In the wider, this is a very, very large issue with an awful lot of concerns, and yet the only thing that seems to have brought a lot of attention to it was the possibility of this bridge being removed, and that had a huge big public meeting there before the elections last year, and meaning that the submission from the Residents Association will be basically about retaining this bridge, and they're concerned about the extra pedestrian crossings on roads, which actually I think are good. I think there should be some more in other junctions, but they're claiming that could mean rat running through the Merino area, which I think with the one-way system, you know yourself, if you ever accidentally go, you sprawl around the place before you can get that out again. So I can't see there be many rat running within the Merino area.
Yeah.
It's an iconic piece of architecture in terms of the visuals of it, and I can understand, how perhaps people that are young and fit and coming from Joey's want to quickly get across to the park. There's no bother for them to run up there and over the bridge. But as you get older, if you're in any way, if you're pushing a buggy or you're with a bicycle, you can't get over that with a bicycle.
The bridge was generally put in for safety. Now, I remember when the bridge was put in, I think it was in the late 60s, early 70s, the traffic is an awful lot higher, and it's conceivable that unless you put in lights there, the kids are going to run across the road, and that could be very dangerous.
Yeah, well, another bad element element in terms of safety with the design is they haven't put enough distance in the plans between parked vehicles and cyclists. So therefore, when they open their doors, they're going to open it straight out onto the cycle. It's putting
another safety hazard.
That's another safety hazard for both the drivers and the cyclists, because if you are opening your door, you could have it knocked in your head, as I think happened to Councillor Niall Ring, who was left pretty badly injured and unconscious after such an event. And you're putting the cyclist at risk, who could be knocked off the bicycle.
Donna, we hear a great deal about consultation. In Dublin City Council, they pride themselves on their level of consultation about this. As a local resident, and particularly as a local cyclist, how happy are you with the level of consultation that's taken place?
I'm not happy. They put up the plans. I'm not happy because they put up the plans all right in the Charleville Mall Library there a couple of weeks ago. But the consultation should have been at the early design stage. But it's not too late. If people want to make their submissions, we're recommending that they email into the traffic@dublincity.ie, and that needs to be done before...
Traffic@dublincity.ie.
Yeah, traffic@dublincity.ie, and that needs to be done before the 9th of March.
The end of this week?
The 9th, yeah, by the 9th of March, which is Thursday. And at before half 4. So try to get them in earlier in case there's any problem or delay. If they want any more information, they can go onto our Facebook page, and we provide links and a template.
What's your Facebook page?
It's Dublin Bay North Greens. So if they just Google Dublin Bay North Greens, put it in their search engine, it'll come up, but that's the Facebook page, and all the information is available on that.
Terrific, Donna. Best of luck, and as I say, at the end of the day, it's about safe cycling and helping the environment.
It is about safe cycling, and it's about safety for all road users.
Yeah. And just a final word, I gather these trees will be going as well.
Unfortunately, these trees will be gone as well.
Okay. Donna Cooney, thank you for your time today.